draft is already been
Alright guys,
written.
tonton dapat
I
buat
feel like
perlawanan
both sides have their
semifinal lah
Both
Iesf
sides have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. Team
Malaysia
Indonesia is going to be the slightly more scaling composition. Their early game pressure not going to be very high unless Joe is able to make big plays.
Alright guys, adakah
Team Malaysia will generally have advantage
kita
around
boleh
that
consider
first
SRG
timing,
lah geng
and if they get the lead in the
Adakah
mid game,
SRG
might be able to close it out early
mampu
against their
untuk
rivals
merevash
here in
kekalahan
game
mereka
number 1.
di M Series dengan melawan line up TLID ni. Sama-sama lah kita saksikan perlawanan di Land of Dawn guys
Who will it be? Is it going to be Team Indonesia or Malaysia?
We hear the cheers of the crowd. They grant energy
tapi
to
Joe
the players
daripada
up on stage right now as they
Indo
engage
yang
in the land of
guna
God
lens
for
sekarang ni
game
guys kan.
number
Fanny dia
1.
power tu.
And we
Tengok
are
semalam.
already seeing Skies doing
Daripada
some
Day One
sneaky
punya Fanny kan.
business here, stealing the orange buff away. Team Indonesia has no idea.
Wow. Sneaky stealer right there, and somehow the rotation wise is not aware.
Alright, guys,
by the
berjaya
team of
mencuri red
Indonesia.
buff
This is going to be
musuh.
good. Movement wise, Malaysia is doing well, but at the meantime, red zoning comes through, goes into Mighty
Oh,
swing and a drag pit
Ezekiel.
as well. Got a lot of hits right. Is it going to be enough? Ezekiel comes in just to drag out Yunes, but they're going to be able to do so. But goes in for the puncher.
Menggunakan flicker melarikan diri.
Survives it out, but at the same time, burning the ground.
Oh, first blood dia dapat oleh Lawless. Nice landing phase, menang 1 by 1.
Key point of Lolil throughout the entire tournament. He's always known to be an ego challenger, but the number of times he has won out these gold lane trades has been stellar throughout WEC so far. Team Malaysia carving out a nice advantage for them. By now, Joe has realized he does not have his second buff.
iya juga
and that
bro,
is
guys.
going to give Skies a nice EXP
Mandangkan
lead,
Esme ni
especially with the
counter
turtle coming
lapu-lapu
up
ni
in
kan sebab
10
shield kan.
Oh, even the steal
Momo
just
sengaja
perfect
bagi
coming
badan
out
dekat
for
dengan minion
Team
supaya dia skill dekat kena dengan minion
Team
juga.
Malaysia.
Lepas
My
tu
bad. I guess I'm still
minion
not
tu automatic
done
akan
with
datang kat dia.
WC, I guess. But this is WEC.
Satu landing
We're
phase
talking
guys.
about Team
ESP ni ilmu
Malaysia right
kecil-kecil
now.
ni yang korang patut belajar guys supaya tak kena freeze minion. Kalau kena freeze minion korang nak dapatkan minion dekat dengan minion.
This is a classic Stormy
Yang
hero.
gerobak
You don't get to see it very often
Bagi
because
nyawa
it is
gerobak
quite
lu
easily
dengan minion
picked
depan
off,
korang
but
lu.
Barca just has so much burst damage at level 4.
Ilmu.
And Team Malaysia knows it. Playing around that timing on both Stormy and Skies means they get an easy pick-off, even forcing out the Revitalize. And now they have the numbers
Tetap pertama dimulakan oleh Team
coming
Malaysia.
in for the first turtle.
It will definitely be in the hands of Team Malaysia. Not gonna actually be allowed, but
Ah.
goes in for the tectonic charge. Goes for the
Charge.
mighty swing as well.
WD boleh ditumbangkan.
Waiting for the double kill right here in the hands.
The signature aggression of Team Malaysia showing itself once again. Team Indonesia, they've been in these situations before, and they are well aware that their draft doesn't give them as much of an early game advantage. Their goal is to make sure they don't
Alright, ada rusuhan yang diberikan daripada Team Malaysia untuk masuki jungle bahagian musuh.
Lot of great position
Guys,
comes through
masuk.
right now. The kiss.
Berjaya mencuri red buff,
Skies has been popping off.
orange buff.
Hayabusa stealing multiple buffs away. We are looking at a
2000
near
gold oleh Malaysia.
2-level lead between the junglers already. And this is Joe on the Lancelot as well, one of the most feared heroes in the meta currently. The macro play and the rotational pressure from Malaysia.
Kedai strike purifier digunakan oleh Esmeralda. Ultimate Hayabusa tidak berjaya menumbangkan. Ada shield.
Great push comes in from Team Malaysia.
That was very, very close. Aran able to keep himself alive there, but we can see that the EXP lane has been completely won out by Momo with a little bit of
Perbezaan
assistance
jungle
from
2
the mid
level
lane.
sekarang ni dimenangkan oleh
Khalil so
Skies.
far doing a very good job as well against Kabuki,
Gol
a
pun
full
menang
level
1
up.
level.
Now Yums is coming in to give even
Dia
more of
masuk,
a hand.
cuba menghukum ultimate. Mudah ditumbangkan, didapatkan oleh Yum.
The pressure from Team Malaysia right now is oppressive. And I don't think Team Indonesia has felt this since the beginning of WEC. They've been pushed into a corner so far, but nothing like this. 4 minutes, 3k goal lead for Team Malaysia. First items completed in the side lanes. And once again, we did say that Team Malaysia would be stronger at this point.
Ezekiel menggunakan ulti melarikan diri. Paksa membuka ulti untuk melarikan diri.
Enough pressure comes through from Team Malaysia.
Team Malaysia playing for their strengths. They're well aware that this is the time where they just need to play for tempo and get as much of a snowball as possible. Obsidian is definitely an off-meta pick, but once you get into the later stages, this is a hero that can punish you quite heavily if you're not careful. Malaysia wants to avoid that and just close out the game ASAP.
Atas Kabuki sentiasa memberi tekanan di bahagian goal lane.
Hold out the position of Team Indonesia. They're being denied every countless attempt, especially the movement has been controlled by Team Malaysia. And this is why they are so aggressive to a point that there's no chance whatsoever. Setting up just to make sure that all the pushing of the wave comes through. Team Malaysia still has a lot of the macro gamings as well as objective in their hands.
Joe could be in trouble here.
Yum, ultimate cantik. Berjaya menghentikan perjalanan Slot untuk meng-clear wave. Menjadi shutdown.
That timing from Yum was
Shutdown,
actually
dibunuh.
incredible. He knew exactly when Joe would be popping out of the iframes and landed the Tectonic Charge on time.
That is right,
There's really nothing that he could have done there. Team Malaysia still popping off currently. For the side of Team Indonesia, they're going to need to figure something out. Their goal right now is to slow down the game as much as possible. Witty going to need to play an important role in providing information because Team Malaysia just has too much freedom on the map currently, and that is affecting their advantage over the side lanes.
You can pick up Yums as much as you want. Yum's going to be able to survive it out. He just comes in with a mighty swing and swing. You're done for good. You're not going to be able to pick me up. I'm as heavy as rock. Who are you to move me around, bro? But at the same time, right here, more pressure comes in from Team Malaysia. They know for a fact that they will be able to set things up for the third turtle.
Now, Team Indonesia does still have some paths to play. Joe is a little bit behind, 2 levels actually, from Sky, so the scaling there is not really going to kick in. Ideally, they want to play around Aran since the Esmeralda has not actually died yet. Maybe some split push pressure would assist, but Aran now in some danger himself.
Sky!
Yes, comes in!
Agaknya Sky jadi ditumbangkan.
Able to take down Aran, but it's going to be trade out by Kabuki. Not a good trade comes in because of that overextension.
And that's what we're talking about with that Obsidian. That Hunt of Bone can really punish heroes like Hayabusa if you're not careful.
Alright, Momo menggunakan ulti.
To escape there. It looks like Kabuki will be able to get away from Momo as well. So that's going to buy Indonesia a little bit of time. At the very least, they're able to stop the snowballing on the Hayabusa. But Team Malaysia still controlling most of the map.
4,800 gol di 7 minit. Masih lagi
lagi
nafas selesa guys untuk tim Malaysia sekarang ni.
Team Malaysia. Again, this is the third turtle. If they want to actually go in, they have to wait out for Sukis to set things up. Even Stormy just trying to zone things out. A lot of rotation that is done by Team Malaysia. They know for a fact they need to stick together like glue.
Team Indonesia can take advantage of Team Malaysia trying to play as much of the map as possible. If they can pair people up with Kabuki and land the Hunt of Bone, they can still... Oh, that was a steal. Sky's got the purple right after the turtle too.
Hello, police. Can somebody tell me, can anyone help that there is a stealer right here in the Land of Dawn and his name is Sakai's right here. Able to steal
first key flicker. Nampak gaya yang secure. Berjaya ditumbangkan. Ultimate daripada Kabuki tidak terkena.
Kabuki just barely missed the timing on hitting that Hunt of Bone. That could have been a kill and punish on Skies.
Kalau kena tu ultimate
out just in time. They're not able to find the last one on top, so Joe will be able to survive there. We are looking at a 7-1 kill score in favor of Team Malaysia. 6.5k lead in 8 minutes. Next Lord is coming up in another minute or so. So there is still a little bit of breathing room right now. But Team Malaysia is going to be upping the tempo. They want to make sure they continue controlling the map and not allow their opponents to extend into the river.
This is the level where Team Malaysia is getting a lot of the upper hand. Even with the goal lead right now with 5,000 in their hands, they know they can actually switch things up. They can actually control all the motion, but at the same time, putting out that Earther Rampant denies any movement coming up from Team Indonesia, and at least they can get the turtle or even the turret right here at the bottom.
Mudah dapatkan Kabuki seorang diri. Mendapatkan farm yang ditinggalkan. Oh, Aran mudah ditumbangkan ultimate daripada Hayabusa mencari Ezekiel. Nampak gayanya Sky terpaksa berundur.
Unfortunately, Sakis had to back things up a little bit over extension, but still managed to score away. But
Kabuki daripada Kabuki, nampak gayanya jalan pulangnya mungkin bakal ditutup. Yum ada memberi bantuan. Ultimate flicker yang cantik daripada Yum. Baik. Kabuki down, ditumbangkan oleh Momo menggunakan lapu-lapu.
The movements from Team Malaysia are so controlled right now. They get a kill down bottom, they back off, they connect with Momo. who is already communicating with them that this Obsidia is
Alright,
way
Lord.
out of position.
Squash.
And the timing on that could not be better either. The Lord literally has just spawned. And we know that with this, Team Indonesia
Lord,
has no
tiada
chance of
kontes yang diberikan daripada Indonesia kerana ketinggalan gol yang agak besar sekarang ni.
Let's see. So far, we know that Aran has been surviving so at the moment right now with the crucials that even though he will be able to actually pull through for the front line, but again, there's not much of the setup that is needed. A lot of the AoE that is required for the team of Indonesia doesn't come through, and this is where the fine line that if you cannot actually catch someone, Team Malaysia just gonna come
Right,
through.
Squash main long lane.
But even if they want to make the catch, Team Malaysia right now moving
Ditekan
around the map a little
habis-habisan
bit
guys
too
daripada Team
cleanly.
Malaysia menekan
Trying to
Indonesia
think of
sekarang
ideas
ini.
for Team Indonesia currently, but the goal difference may be a little bit too big. They're going to need to try and prolong this game for another 8 minutes at least for them to remain relevant. And that means surviving another 2 or 3 lords coming in from the opposite side. The
Teammate
first of which
berapa-berapa.
is already pushing down
Zoni.
bottom.
Ni guys, kau tengok guys. Ni lagi satu ilmu guys. Dia akan mesti ada seorang yang ke depan untuk dapatkan objektif turret ni guys. Untuk press depan. Aran down. Gol yang cantik dan juga feather strike. Momo down ditumbangkan oleh Kabuki.
This is still not too bad though for Team Indonesia.
Lancelot
They managed to
memilih
trade 1 for
untuk
1. Their Lancelot is
mengcutting
pushing on the other
lane
side,
di
so they
bahagian
wanted to deal
atas.
with another wave, but the Lord is finally connecting and there
Lord
is no
masuk
holy
di pintu
defense.
rumah Indonesia sekarang ni. Mudah mendapatkan okey bawa. Ultimate Hayabusa terkena ke atas Kabuki. Kabuki mudah ditumbang oleh Skies menggunakan Hayabusa. Ada strike. Widi flicker. Teammate daripada Yum. Oh, Widi down ni. Mega kill untuk Skies. Nampak gayanya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Adakah ini bakal jadi penamatnya? Lancelot ditutup jalan pulangnya oleh Momo sekarang ini. Bawah ada wave. GG dah guys. Ada minion pula. Ada strike. Ezekiel mudah ditembakkan. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan pertama Malaysia berjaya mendapatkan mata pertama. Best of 3 game. GG guys. Congratulations Malaysia. Nice try untuk Indonesia guys. Kau jangan lupa untuk bantu saya like, komen, share bagi pendapat korang pasal game pertama ni. Yang paling penting korang jangan lupa subscribe guys. Bantuan korang sangat perlu. Saya perlukan. Let's go for our second match. Support team Malaysia kita guys. Let's go.